Hey guys.
Hey, happy
Hey,
sip
good
day.
morning.
Yes, happy sip day. We're ready for the holidays.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Stockings, hung. Everyone have a good Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving was great. Food was good. Family's awesome. So excited to be
All of it.
back.
Absolutely.
Good. Well, being back means it's crunch time, right? We were just on our all hands meeting, and I think everybody has some CEs to do
Yeah,
in the next day or two in preparation for year end, right? LPL requires most of our CEs to be due ahead of the end of the year. I'm sure for some accounting purposes on their part, making sure everybody did their stuff. But yeah, CEs, that's my day today. How about you guys?
same. Continuing education. Important stuff. Most professions that have, licenses usually require them so that you're up to date, simply because a lot changes. Laws change, technology change. So I certainly understand the importance of it. Um, but I can say that our industry, being as heavily regulated as it is, it feels like it's too much CEs. You know?
Yeah, because you have CEs, for being a registered representative. You have CEs for being an IAR. You have your firm's required CEs. So LPL is our broker dealer and this and custodian. So we have LPL CEs. Then you also have these additional designations where you get CEs, like the highly accredited, CFP designation. Then you have your life insurance license. So they've kind of all segmented, and I understand. But yeah, it's hard to sometimes get that
Yeah.
cross, uh, pollination of it killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah, for sure. Luckily, there are a couple of resources out there that do allow some crossover, which
Yeah.
definitely makes our lives easier.
Yeah.
But like Nav was saying, we definitely understand the need for it, but that isn't always the most fun process. However, very necessary.
Yeah. You guys have any good ones that stuck out to you this year?
Tucker, I think you finished most of yours already, right? So we'll have
Yeah.
you start.
Yes. Luckily, I have finished almost all of them, if not all of them. But I would say some of the interesting ones have, obviously there's always the ethics ones that, kind of keep us all in line and keep us practicing ethically and, all that stuff. But I would say some of the interesting ones that have really you know, come out this past year have to do with AI. It seems like a lot of firms and just AI in general is really taking over a lot of different things. So it's interesting to learn how AI can be incorporated into your business, how to and how not to use it. Um, and yeah, I mean, we on our morning huddle, we just kind of talked about that. How we're kind of starting to integrate that into some note taking, so, which is great. So yeah, learning about that, the continuing education about how to incorporate that into your business, I found was really interesting.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I mean, you're right. It's going to continue to be integrated as we find use cases for AI in real world, because a lot of money's been poured into it, and the financial industry, especially if our industry, can keep up. Could have some great benefits. So I have found those interesting as well. Similar to previous years where crypto really came into the forefront, and then there was a lot about crypto
Mhm.
CEs. This year, I found the AML training, anti-money laundering training, pretty interesting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially for the schemes and like the Ponzi scheme section, just because we've had so much recently with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried and some different really big TD Bank having some falling into schemes and paying pretty hefty fines. So it reminded me, of course, to always be diligent when we're onboarding new clients, making sure that we ask the proper questions. So it sometimes feel violating, but it is to protect the company, ourselves, and the client when we ask those questions about, hey, where is this source of money coming from?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because there are a lot of crazy schemes out there, and we want to make sure that we are client, but also protecting your money and our business.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think my favorite one was kind of right in line with that. I always really like the senior ones. They make me a little sad, but the kind of financial exploitation of seniors, and it's really interesting. This year they really expanded it from just seniors, and now they're marketing it to like just diminished capacity, because you don't have to be quote unquote elderly to fall victim to this. There's really smart people out there. And I know our firm has had some wins against stopping that, particularly with NAV. We had a really big kind of save that I was proud of on the compliance front. So I always like learning more about that, what the newest kind of schemes to look out for are, kind of being on the defense protective side. So yeah, they're important stuff. They target them every year and switch up the content. Um, I shouldn't say it's a shame that you have to do so many across the board, but it's you get that really targeted kind of updated content. You get it a lot of times. So it's nice, it's fresh in everyone's minds. So
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
that
and
time of
I
year
know
for sure.
for sure. And honestly, I think another really important part, as simple as it might sound, is just learning the updated, requirements slash contribution limits, just all that stuff. I mean, you know, for the financial planning aspect, the reviewing with clients, th those come into context pretty much every single time,
Yeah.
Right.
if you agree, Nav.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
so yeah, just it might be a simple one, but the continuing education for those types of things are really beneficial.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Well, we better get off this and go start our C's, I guess.
that's right.
Ah, geez, here we
All
go.
right. Bye, guys.
See you
Bye, guys.
guys.